Welcome back. You are looking live at the legendary city of Las Vegas, one of the party capitals of the world. Sin City is set to fully reopen in less than 2 weeks. And following the reopening announcement from city commissioners, we're already starting to see large crowds along the Strip. Locals and tourists say that they are excited for a return to normalcy.
Indeed. NewsNation correspondent Michael Shore got up from the blackjack table just long enough to go outside and file this report from us live there in Vegas. Hey, Michael.
Right. Thanks, Rob. I don't have any money, so I'm going to just stay here and report all night long to earn it back. Yeah, if there is a lead dog on the road to recovery, it's got to be Las Vegas. You come to this city now, you hardly see any masks. You see long check-in lines at hotels. You see long lines to wait to get food. It's really a different kind of world than we've been used to, and it also comes with its problems, so we took a little closer look at what some of those might be. June 1st is the day that Las Vegas is slated to fully reopen, and perhaps the most defining post-pandemic American moment. But in typical Vegas style, it already feels like June 1st here.
If we're coming back, I think it's kind of a sign of hope, and it's like the light at the end of the tunnel.
Jason Strauss is CEO of Tao Group, with restaurants and nightclubs across the Las Vegas Strip.
It's been an explosion. The pent-up demand has been dramatic, and us seeing this town come back together has been amazing to watch.
But if Vegas is the symbol of rebound, it is also the home to many of the problems associated with that rebound, like getting people back to work.
We had the highest unemployment of anywhere because so many people are dependent on the tourism industry and hospitality.
In fact, the Culinary Workers Union, Local 226, still sees around 50% of its workers off the job.
We, the Culinary Union, we are the community here in Nevada.
Gioconda Arguello Klein is secretary-treasurer of the union.
When they closed the casinos in the first 2 months, we have like a 97% everybody in home, not working.
Now a contentious Senate bill here in Nevada, SB 386, which would guarantee the right of workers to return to the same job at the same wage, is under consideration at a time when hotels and casinos have been slow to rehire. Republican State Senator Keith Pickford opposes the bill for the burden it places on businesses.
They're trying to, force on them this seniority ranking rather than merit.
We want to pass a bill, the SB 386, what is the right to return to their jobs.
Jason Strauss says that he will know when things are back in a very Vegas way.
I think we'll know we're back when I see a full dance floor, hands in the air, one of our headlining DJs that we're all known for.
One of the interesting things about this being here in Las Vegas now and seeing it sort of reemerge is how understaffed they are. It's more than just anecdotal. Everybody I've spoken with to a person has said, well, service would be better if we just had more people on board, from the hotels to the casino cashiers to the restaurants. That's what you're hearing. Senate Bill 386, whether it gets through Carson City's Senate or not, is certainly going to have an impact on the way that people are rehired and the hotels bring people back. But certainly you have hotels that are 100% in terms of occupancy, but not 100% in terms of staffing. Rob, Marnie?